Do you have Neanderthal DNA? Have you ever wondered if you have Neanderthal DNA? The answer might surprise you. Most people living outside of Africa today carry some genetic material inherited from Neanderthals. Neanderthals lived in Europe and parts of Asia for hundreds of thousands of years before modern humans arrived. About 60,000 years ago, when modern humans left Africa and spread across the world, they met and interbred with Neanderthals. This mixing left traces in the DNA of many people today. Scientists have studied Neanderthal genomes, essentially their genetic blueprints, by extracting DNA from ancient bones. By comparing these sequences to modern human DNA, they discovered that about 1% to 2% of the genome of people of European, Asian, and Native American descent comes from Neanderthals. If you have ancestors from outside Africa, it's likely you carry some Neanderthal genes. But what does this mean? Neanderthal DNA influences many traits in modern humans. Some genes affect skin tone and hair color, possibly helping early humans adapt to colder climates with less sunlight. Others impact the immune system, helping people fight off certain diseases. Interestingly, some Neanderthal genes are linked to how the body processes fat, sleep patterns, and even responses to infections like COVID-19. Scientists are still learning exactly how these ancient genes affect us. However, people with purely African ancestry generally don't have Neanderthal DNA. This is because Neanderthals mostly lived outside Africa, so interbreeding mostly happened in Europe and Asia. Having Neanderthal DNA doesn't mean you are part Neanderthal in a visible way. These genes are mixed throughout the human genome, and we all look fully human. The Neanderthal contribution is just one small part of a complex genetic history. The story of Neanderthal DNA also changes how we think about human evolution. It shows that our ancestors weren't isolated, but interacted and interbred with other hominin species. This makes our history much more interconnected. In fact, modern humans also carried DNA from other ancient humans, like Denisovans, a mysterious group discovered in Siberia. These genetic links highlight the complexity of our past. So yes, if you have ancestors from Europe, Asia, or the Americas, you almost certainly carry some Neanderthal DNA. It is a fascinating reminder that we are all connected to ancient relatives who once roamed the earth. Next time you think about your heritage, remember, part of your story might come from Neanderthals.